you use Smartsheet and depend on formulas or functions for your analysis and reporting? Are you wasting hours trying to figure out what formulas to use, only to be met with frustrating error messages like unpassable, or your formulas are giving you inaccurate results? Sound familiar? But what if I told you there's a way to never struggle with a Smartsheet formula ever again? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how Function Assist can end your formula frustrations for good. Now, what I've done is I've opened up my Smartsheet account, specifically a project plan. And what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of minutes is just walking you through how I can use Function Assist to create formulas in seconds that will run analysis on this sheet and give us actionable insights as to what this information is saying. So what I've done is I've created a content area at the top for our analysis, and this is where we're going to be entering the formulas. Now, the first piece of analysis we want to identify are the number of tasks that have not yet started. This is a one condition formula. The second is a two condition formula. So we want to see the tasks that are in not started status, but only where Aviv Perez is the assignee. So all you need to do to use Function Assist is very simple, is head to functionassist.com, sign up, which I've already done, I'm already logged into my account, but sign up, it takes literally seconds, and then you will be greeted to this dashboard. Now, to create a new formula or to understand what formula you even need to use to begin with, you start with the first generator. So the first thing you need to do is describe the formula you need. So to save yourself a little bit of time, I'm just going to go in here and copy this. So describe the formula you need. Calculate the number of tasks that are not yet started. Now, for more complex formulas, you can add additional information, or if your sheet is set up in a particular way. So as an example, if you set up some formatting, you might want to just add that here just to help the generator. What you will need to enter are column names, just so the references are set up accurately. So we need to add status in here because that is exactly where the analysis or we need the formula to look in, essentially. So once you've got this information in, hit generate formula, and then you literally sit back and just wait a couple of seconds, and then you'll have your generated formula ready to use. Now, here we go, fantastic. Now you can click the copy button to copy it to your clipboard. You can also select all of this and press Ctrl+C. You'll also get a formula explanation. So it will tell you exactly why you're given this formula and exactly how it works. So it helps you learn formulas as well. So it can speed that up, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to go back into our task tracker. I'm going to go in here and press Ctrl+V. Tasks that are not started, 3. So fantastic, not started, not started, not started. Amazing. So now let's just show another example that's a little bit more complex with two conditions. So again, I'm going to copy this, go in here, calculate the number of tasks in, I'm actually going to put this in here as well. Sometimes that helps. Not started status, where Aviv Perez is the assignee. So it's a very similar formula really, but we need to bring in this here. So I've kept a lot of it the same, but I just need to bring in the assigned to because we're looking in two different columns now. Hit generate formula. And we will get our new formula. And you'll see that it's kind of embedded it properly because it's a two condition formula. Hit copy. And then let's go back into our task tracker and press Ctrl+V. Fantastic. So there we go. So that's our second example, 2. If we just have a quick look, Aviv Perez, not started, 1, 2. Fantastic, accurate. We can now report on this with complete confidence. Now, the other generator that you get, which is fantastic as well, is if you've been working on a formula and you just can't work out why it's not working. So let me just copy this as an example. Let's put this in. For some reason, you keep looking at it and you can't see why it's not working. Let's just say as an example, you left off the S. So you thought you need a count if. Plug it in here, press the fix formula button, and it will provide you with a formula that you're actually looking for and then give you an explanation of where you perhaps went wrong. So here we go. So the original formula used count if instead of count ifs. So count if is used for counting cells that meet a single criterion within a range. However, we need 2 criteria, so we need the count ifs. So this would then ultimately work, whereas this one wouldn't. You'd get an error message. So as you can see, an invaluable tool, even better when you've got more complex formulas or you've got a lot of formulas that you need to use. Perhaps you don't know which formulas. Perhaps you're new to Smartsheet and you're not sure of the syntax of Smartsheet. Fantastic for that. So yeah, just want to leave you some final tips on why this is such a valuable tool. Firstly, as I said at the start of this video, you can get started in minutes. Honestly, the sign up process is very, very quick. Because it's a standalone application, it doesn't store any of your account or business's data. So from a data protection and privacy, it's very good as well. I really like that. And then lastly, it's been set up with a one-time payment. So there's no subscription here. You're not going to be charged each month. You won't forget about it. Pay once, use forever, unlimited usage. And the developers are always working on this and making it as good as possible. More tools are going to come. And you've got, it explains exactly how to use it. And there's a support option as well if you want to contact the development team. So that's Function Assist. Absolutely love it. Swear by it. It saved me countless hours. It's also made me far more confident in my formulas and their results. I strongly recommend that you check this tool out. There'll be a link in the description down below if you did want to go ahead and get access. With that said, over to you. Best of luck, and I hope you have an excellent day.